It was, I can't even, it's speechless what happened.
It was just before 5 o'clock Thursday afternoon when 16-year-old Hazleton Area High School student Corey Rossi heard a loud noise from inside his home that sits along St. John's Road in Drums. He didn't even look out of his window. Rossi immediately told his mom to call 911. He ran outside to find this horrific scene. A car totaled after striking an embankment and rolling over several times. The driver of the car was 18-year-old Carl Wiseman III of Hazleton. His girlfriend Sabrina was in the passenger seat. She was ejected on impact, landing several feet from the car. 16-year-old Sabrina also happened to be a friend and classmate of Rossi.
Carl was standing there over his car, and then he ran over to the girl, and I knew her, and that's what was the most hard. I looked down at her, she knew who I was, she spoke my name as she was crying. It was something from a movie. You don't think that could happen in real life.
Rossi said he held his friend Sabrina and tried to distract her from looking at her leg, which he says had been snapped completely in half. Carl ran over to his girlfriend, and that's when the unexpected happened.
He came over, looked at her leg, and his eyes rolled to the back of his head and went into seizure. The seizure had to last at least 15 minutes until ambulances came.
So he's shaken.
It was bad.
2 medical helicopters landed nearby and transported the victims to Geisinger, Wyoming Valley Medical Center. Rossi says this is the 10th accident that has happened right outside of his home since he moved here. And that was only 6 years ago. Rossi says cars coming east on St. John's Road usually aren't following the 35-mile-per-hour speed limit. And when they come around the sharp turn in the road, they lose control.
Yeah, we lost our mailbox a couple times, and people landed up actually hitting that tree right there. They actually ran into the yard and landed right there upside down.
Rossi says Thursday's accident was by far the worst. He received a text from Sabrina's relative giving an update on her and Carl's condition.
Sabrina is okay and her leg's broke, and she does need surgery on her leg today. And her body's being scanned from head to toe. The only thing is her liver needs to be monitored, and Carl's on breathing tubes and stuff.
Police believe neither of the teens were wearing a seatbelt, but Rossi says seatbelt or not, something has to be done.
We need to have a cop here or something to monitor the speed regulations, because it's crazy.
Reporting for News 13, Jasmine Brooks, Butler Township.